Graduates, please be seated. Good evening. Welcome to Hutto High School and the Class of 2025 Commencement Ceremony. I'm Ryan Burns. I'm the proud principal here at Hutto High School. This is the 122nd commencement ceremony for Hutto High School. We are overjoyed that you are here to celebrate tonight with our graduates. As we celebrate with our graduates, we ask you please follow proper decorum and respect our students as they are recognized tonight. Refrain from using noisemakers that would make it difficult for a student's name to be heard, and try to minimize the movement in the stands so that everyone can see the graduation. We sincerely appreciate everyone's cooperation as we collectively make this a joyous and memorable occasion. I'd like to welcome to the podium Zainab Rashid, Senior Class Treasurer. Zainab plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin and study biology. Zainab will lead us in the invocation.
If you would like to do so, join me for a moment of silent reflection. Bismillah. I would like to start by thanking God for allowing us to reach this incredible milestone, our graduation day. This moment is the result of years of effort, sport, and belief in ourselves and in each other. Today, we celebrate not just the end of high school, but the beginning of so many unique journeys. Some of us are heading to college or trade school, eager to keep learning and sharpening our skills. Others are entering the workforce, ready to build careers and make an impact. And some of us are proudly stepping into military service and answering a higher call with courage and dedication. No matter which path we take, may we walk forward with purpose, humility, and strength. May we remain humble in success and compassionate in all we do. Let us be guided by a spirit greater than ourselves, whether we call that God, purpose, or principle, so that we might serve others and lead with ethics. Let us be truly grateful for everyone who stood beside us, our families who supported us, our teachers who believed in us, and our friends and siblings who kept us going. To the grandparents, staff, custodians, and cafeteria workers who showed us great care and strength, thank you. Thank you for being a part of our journey. Let's continue to carry their lessons with us as we move to this next chapter. Congratulations to the class of 2025. May we move forward with faith and boldness, ready to shape the world. Amen. Now for the posting of colors. I would like to welcome the Senior Class Secretary to the podium. Daniel Segura will attend Texas A&M University and major in engineering. She will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and then remain standing as you are able for the Hutto High School Choir singing of the Star-Spangled Banner. I pledge allegiance to the flag of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now the Hutto High School Choir, under the direction of Mrs. Tricia Russell, will lead us in singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's racket transversing gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
My name is Alexa Macias, and I am the Hutto High School class of 2025 Vice President. I will be attending Austin Community College and will study biology. I would like to introduce the guests on stage at this time. Please hold your applause until all guests have been introduced. First, the Hutto ISD Board of Trustees. Billy LaJudas, Board President. Shannon Jacobs, Vice President. Shara Turner, Secretary. Terrence Owens, Board Member. Amy English, Board Member. Felix Chavez, Board Member. James Madlock, Board Member. Next, we want to acknowledge the members of the Hutto ISD Executive Leadership Team. Jenny Netherland, Superintendent of Hutto ISD. Dr. Karen Malone, Chief of Schools. Brittany Swanson, Associate Superintendent of Instruction and Innovation. Caleb Steed, Chief Financial Officer. Dr. Dustin Barton, Assistant Superintendent of Operations. He is here in the stadium tonight ensuring that everything is working. Jason McAuliffe, Executive Director of Secondary Schools. James Ghazali, Executive Director of Communications and Community Relations. We also have some Hutto ISD administrations on the stage. Drew McConaughey, Principal of Hutto 9th Grade Center. Holly Wells, Principal of River Horse Academy and Hutto Virtual Academy. The District Cabinet, which includes all principals and directors, are seated on the field. Please stand and be recognized. It is my pleasure to now introduce Allison Bautista for remarks for the Senior Class President. Allison plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin and major in business.
Good evening, everyone. Families, friends, teachers, administrators, and most importantly, the class of 2025. My name is Allison Bautista. It has been an honor to serve as your senior class president, and I am humbled to speak to you all today. Before I begin, I would like to thank God. Without His strength, guidance, and constant presence, I wouldn't be standing here today. I also want to thank my parents. Mom, Dad, thank you for every sacrifice, every word of encouragement, and your endless love and support. I love you both so much. And to all the families here tonight, your belief in us made this moment possible. This night belongs to you too. It's so hard to believe that this day has come so soon. Today is an exciting day. Not only does it mark the end of our high school journey, but it also serves as a reminder of all the memories, all the friendships, and all the sacrifices we made over these past 12 years. We learned what it meant to bleed orange. Our class had a very unique experience starting high school. We were the first class to walk through the doors of the newly built Freshman Center. There was no blueprint, no upperclassmen to follow, so we had to set the tone. And let's be real, it wasn't perfect. That year came with its own challenges, but even through all of it, we learned what kind of environment we wanted to be a part of. And from those early days, we grew. We learned how to adapt, how to support each other, and how to take pride in our journey, even when it wasn't easy. We didn't let a rocky start define who we were. We used it to shape who we would become. And if you need proof of just how powerful this class is, just look around. We broke school records. Some of us made history and were part of the first girls' flag football team, or by-district champions of softball, or scored 10 three-pointers in a single game, or even became Hutto's highest medal finisher at the wrestling state meet. Some led clubs, served as captains, volunteered in the community, or worked jobs after school. Some of us simply showed up, even on the days it was hard, and that matters too. Because effort is effort, and showing up for yourself, for your friends, for your future is a kind of strength that deserves to be celebrated. Class of 2025, we didn't just go through high school. We left our mark. One of my favorite quotes is by Maya Angelou. She once said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." And I believe that is the next challenge for us in this new chapter. So I encourage you to ask yourself, what mark will you leave on this world? How will you make people feel when you walk into a room? What kind of love, passion, and kindness will you leave behind? Because right now, in this very moment, we have every chance in the world. Every dream is still in front of us. Every idea we've ever dared to imagine is still possible. We are not defined by who we were in high school. We are defined by who we choose to become next, by the dreams we chase, by the passions we commit to, and by the lives we touch. We have been given a beautiful gift, a blank page. Write something extraordinary. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it. Now the world is waiting for us, and we are ready for it. Thank you.
Thank you, Allison. There's an exceptional program here at Hutto High School called the REACH program. That's an acronym for Ready for Early Access to College in Hutto, and it goes through Temple College. Our REACH students are graduating tonight with a high school diploma and their associate's degree from Temple College. They've attended college-level classes since their sophomore year. Now it's my honor to introduce the students graduating through the REACH program. I'm going to ask that you please stand as I call your names. Haven Edelson and Alina Fernandez. Another incredible program at Hutto High School involves our partnership with Temple College for our TBI, which is Texas Bioscience Institute. These students have traveled daily to Temple College, received excellent instruction from Temple College professors. These students are also graduating tonight with their high school diploma and an associate's degree from Temple College with a STEM focus. Please stand as I call your names. Caleb Bell, Naima Cardona, Valerie Carrillo, Victoria Clark, Ramiro Calado Irizarry, Lola Finney, Ira Lee, Naomi Lord, Yuridia Martinez, Ana Liza Rivera, Jack Strickland, Hayden Walker, and Thomas Watson. I'd like to take a moment now to explain the cords that many of our seniors are wearing. If you turn your attention to the last page of your program, you're going to see a list of honor cords and the regalia. Each cord and regalia has a special significance and represents an organization or an accomplishment. Speaking of accomplishments, I'd like to introduce you tonight to the top 10 graduating seniors, beginning with number 10. Again, please stand as I call your name, and audience, please hold your applause until all top 10 are announced. At number 10, Haven Edelson. Number 9, Caitlin Schmidt. Number 8, Emma Halbardier. Number 7, Danielle Segura. Number 6, Ana Liza Rivera. Number 5, Rachel Rychek. Number 4, Alina Fernandez. Number 3, Audrey Cunningham. On the stage at number 2, Jackson Skorowski. And our valedictorian, Vanya Khan. Congratulations to our top 10 students. Right here. At this time, I'd like to introduce the class of 2025 Salutatorian. Our Salutatorian has the second highest ranking of this class with a 4.72 GPA. Plans to attend the University of Texas at Tyler, where he will major in public accounting. I am honored to introduce Jackson Skurowski, Salutatorian of the Hutto High School class of 2025.
Good evening, parents, teachers, friends, family, and fellow graduates. Thank you for coming out tonight to celebrate Hutto High School's graduating class of 2025. We've had our ups and our downs, but y'all's continued support has inspired us to persevere and get to this exciting point in our lives. Fellow graduates, please join me in taking a moment and thinking about one teacher that's had an impactful role in your life. For me, there's one teacher in particular I have to thank for his support and advice. Mr. Richardson was my 8th grade history teacher and was one of the best teachers I've ever had. He was always willing to talk and challenge me to become a better man. His character, humor, and advice played a huge role in who I am today. Along those same lines, I want to thank every staff member who's put in work to make this high school what it is. We may not always show our appreciation, but we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. Every Hippo here has had a different experience at Hutto, and yet we are graduating together all the same. The class of 2025 has shown an incredible amount of grit and determination. We navigated being the first class at the 9th grade center, despite all the trauma and stress we may have caused to our teachers and the administrators. The setbacks and challenges we faced didn't faze us, and we refused to let them define us. Tonight, our triumph, victory, and success is what defines us. We continue to persevere and have finally made it to this moment. While thinking about what to write for this speech, I kept returning to a moment from around 2 weeks ago. I was in my nightly routine of scrolling through TikTok and avoiding homework when I saw a clip of Alex Hermosi, an entrepreneur and self-made millionaire. He was asked what the most useful thought he could give to the world was. He paused and said, "Figure out what you want, ignore the opinions of others, and do so much volume that would be unreasonable that you would be unsuccessful." This quote has been echoing in my head since I heard it. As we prepare to embark on this next chapter of our lives, I keep returning to it and thinking about how powerful and true these words are. Every graduate here has the potential to make an impact on this world. As we leave this place and continue on our separate paths, I want all of you to remember that you've worked hard to earn this moment. This moment is the accumulation of the hard work and effort we've put in as Hippos for the past 13 years. Continue working hard, find out what you want, and do so much volume that it would be unreasonable that you would be unsuccessful. Thank you again to everyone who's been a part of my journey so far. Y'all's dedication and support are greatly appreciated, and I don't know what I would have done without y'all. And to the class of 2025, congratulations. We did it. I'd now like to introduce our valedictorian. With a 4.79 GPA and planning to attend the University of Texas at Austin, where she will major in biology, graduating number 1 in the class, Vanya Khan.
Good evening, faculty, families, friends, and most of all, the class of 2025. I still remember those 60 and 60 math worksheets in 4th grade. Teachers would see my last name on their first day and pause with that look of recognition. "Oh, you're a Khan." And then weeks later, during math drills, they start enthusiastically. "Let's see if we have another math whiz," only for their voice to fade mid-sentence as they realized my scores were nowhere near the records set by my brother. It was as if my brother's talents were supposed to have been genetic. There was nothing I did that my brothers hadn't already done, and done better. Each time I struggled with a concept they had mastered effortlessly, I'd think to myself, this is just how it is. Some people are smart, and some people are me. That belief became the walls of my prison, a prison I built myself, reinforced by every hesitation, every comparison, every time I didn't raise my hand in fear of being wronged. But what I didn't realize is that we don't just outgrow childhood. we also have to outgrow the limits we place on ourselves. And sometimes the hardest prison to escape is the one you build in your own mind. The one with walls made of, I can't, and I'm not enough, and this is just who I am. I know every single person here has felt trapped by some version of that same prison. Maybe yours wasn't about academics. Maybe it was about athletics or art, social confidence, family expectations. Maybe you've told yourself you're not a leader or not creative or not brave enough. I know I've told myself all of those lies. Maybe you believed you weren't enough in some fundamental way. But perhaps, like me, you also started making changes, challenging the belief that you were not good enough or smart enough or strong enough. It wasn't overnight, but with time we stopped running from challenges or staying silent because we didn't want to be wrong. We took chances and looked for opportunities to challenge ourselves. For me, the discovery was this: we don't become who we are all at once. We become who we are in moments, decisions, and steps so small they're almost invisible. But those are the steps that matter. They matter more than talent, more than approval, more than straight A's or perfect scores. They're the difference between the life we settle for and the life we're capable of building. We are allowed to change. In fact, we are supposed to. We are allowed to outgrow versions of ourselves. We are allowed to surprise people. This world will try to define us, to file us into predictable categories: academic, athlete, artist, or just average. But here's what they don't teach you in textbooks. We are allowed to be in progress. We are allowed to not have it all figured out. And still, we are powerful. Our story is not set in stone. It's made of paper. And every day we hold a pen. So write boldly, edit often, and never be afraid to begin a new chapter, even if it seemed like the last one was final. Before I close, I need to acknowledge those who made my own transformation possible: my family. Mom and Dad, you saw beyond who I was to who I could become, sitting with me through tears and reminding me that worth comes from courage, not achievement. To my brothers, thank you so much for setting that bar so high and for being my biggest cheerleaders. Your collective love gave me the foundation to finally believe in myself. And to everyone here supporting the graduates, thank you for cheering for us. Thank you for not giving up on us. We are so much better because of it. And maybe years from now, when someone tells us that we could accomplish something so remarkable, we won't laugh. Congratulations, class of 2025. Keep choosing, keep changing, and above all, keep becoming. Thank you.
Good evening once again to our family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, to our graduates. It is an honor to stand before you tonight on this stage, tonight as we gather to celebrate the class of 2025 at Hutto High School, a class like no other, a class that has persevered through change. Graduating seniors, your graduation day is a day to celebrate all that you have achieved, to reflect on all you've experienced, and to show gratitude to those who have supported you along your journey. And thinking about that gratitude, I'd like to start off with your parents, families, and friends. Thank you to those of you who are in attendance tonight and those of you watching our live stream online. Thank you for being there in support for these graduates every step of the way. Because of you, these students are more self-assured and more confident. They're ready to walk away from here tonight knowing they can take on whatever change comes their way. We are grateful for our teachers, and not just the teachers here at Hutto High School on the field with you tonight, but those elementary and middle school teachers, the ones who helped to mold you and be there for you as your educational journey began. Our teachers ensured you grew, were engaged in rigorous curriculum, that prepared you for the next step in your life. I look out on this field tonight knowing we have future doctors, lawyers, chefs, military service members, nurses, educators, welders, influencers, architects, and engineers ready to make a difference in the world. In reflecting on your journey, you started high school on a brand new campus at the 9th grade center, stepping into uncharted hallways just as the world around you was doing the same coming out of a pandemic. You were not only navigating a new school, but a new way of learning and a new era in education. You adapted to virtual classrooms, hybrid schedules, Zoom calls, and digital assignments, not because it was easy, but because it was necessary. In a time when many would have paused, you pressed forward. You stayed connected, and when connection was hard, you found creative ways to learn, to lead, and to lift each other up. That spirit and that strength will serve you well in the world beyond these walls as you move beyond Hutto High School and continue to inspire excellence. One day, your experiences here will be the stories that you tell to the next generation. But your story is more than one of just endurance, it's one of excellence. Just yesterday, literally yesterday, late last night, our Hutto High School one-act play group stood on a state stage performing at the highest level possible at the UIL state competition, one of the top 8 groups that started out with over 200 schools at the 6A level. Think about that, one day before graduation, representing your school and your community across the entire state of Texas. That's the spirit of this class. You never slow down, you always push forward, and you always show up. You excelled in athletics, academics, fine arts, and community service. You supported each other through uncertainty and celebrated each other in triumph. You've grown into thinkers, creators, competitors, and very strong human beings. And as you turn the page to the next chapter, college, trade school, workforce, military service, whatever path you choose, know this: you've already demonstrated that you have the ability to persevere. You've shaped your own story, and you've proven that you are ready, not just for the world as it is, but for the world you will help build. As you work to build that world, you'll build your life. And I want to leave you with this quote from the late, great Tommy Lasorda. He said, "The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a person's determination." I challenge you to be determined, have confidence to do the impossible, have fun along the way, and inspire excellence. Congratulations, class of 2025. At this time, please help me welcome Ms. Renee Fulton, who directed that state group last night at state, and she's going to recognize some of our esteemed groups of seniors. I might cut you off the lighting just so you know.
Okay. Good evening, Hippo Nation. Welcome and congratulations, students and families. Tonight, we'd like to recognize the graduates who, in honor of their academic success, athletic achievements, and their community service, have been rewarded with over $2 million in awards, scholarships, and grant money. Would all of the students who've received scholarships, awards, and grants please stand to be recognized now? We have 214 graduates who have earned over 400 industry-based certifications and are ready to begin their careers. If you are graduating with an industry-based certification, please stand now to be recognized. It is also my pleasure to present Hutto High School's honor graduates. They are distinguished by the white cords they are wearing. Would the honor graduates please rise and receive our applause? And now let's take a moment to honor all of the Hutto graduates who have chosen to serve our country by enlisting in the United States Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, or Coast Guard. If you are entering our armed forces after graduation, please stand to be recognized now.
I'm going to ask Superintendent Netherland to come join me at the podium. That group can go. Superintendent Netherland, I am pleased to present to you the 2025 graduating class of Hutto High School. I have verified that these students have met the requirements for graduation from the Hutto Independent School District.
To our Board of Trustees, as Superintendent of Hutto ISD, it is my honor to present to you the graduating class of 2025. I certify that those presenting themselves this evening will have completed all of the requirements for their diplomas by the state of Texas and the Hutto Independent School District. Congratulations, class of 2025.
We're going to have two different announcers announcing these names tonight. Announcing the names of our graduates first will be Aaron Stingley. He's a Hutto High School English teacher. Renee Fulton, Hutto High School Theater Arts teacher, will be announcing the second half of the alphabet. They will be assisted by Anthony Zanin, assistant principal at Farley Middle School, and Margarita Thielke, Hutto High School English teacher. Okay. What's that? Right here next to you. Right up here. Okay, y'all come right up here.
Vanya Oscar Khan. Jackson Race Skoroski. Allison Delilah Batista. Alexa Macias. Danielle Marie Segura. Zainab Rashid. Sarah E. Galvaz Ibarra. Catherine Bowles. Kyle Schmidt. Eliza Schmidt. Miriam Triore. Ahmad Muhib Abbasi. Denise Milad Acebo. Olivia Alexis Acevedo. Andrew Acevedo Castillo IV. Jorge Alejandro Aguilar Moranta. Jose Luis Aguilera. Gabriel Nathan Aguirre. Elena Cruz Angel Garcia. Reem Mohammed Abdu Al Kafaji. Zainab Al Hayasi. Farah Hazim Najee Alahawe. Natalie Marie Allen. Peyton Nicole Allison. Cohen Alexander Almonte Wood. Laving Renee Alvarado Ramirez. Caden Michael Alvarez. Yorandi Alvarez Gomez. Cecilia Jacqueline Alvarez Martinez. Jonah Nicholas Amesqua. Brayden Isaiah Anderson. Jalen Anderson. Noah Michael Anthony. Stephanie Aranda Rico. Daniela Arajo. Stephen Noah Arajo. Esther Abigail Arias. Grayson Madden Armstrong. John Paul Arriaga. Ricardo Feliciano Arroyo. Macy Dalton Atkinson. Vanell Melissa Atwell. Jesus Viral Aviles Gonzalez. Roman Randall Ayers. Diego Alberto Baizabal Lopez. Maya Eve Balderas. Erica Elizabeth Balderas Juarez. Cameron Michael Banks. Sanaya Yvonne Banks. Malachi Xavier Banuelos. Rodrigo Baptista Felix Loro. Nathan Enrique Baron. Aaliyah Bella Barros. Jaden Kyler Barton. Angelina Joe Bates. Daniela Bautista Serrano. Hayden Faith Beatty. Deja Bedford. Caleb Curtis Bell. William Kingston Jacob Bell II. Kevin Alexander Benavides. Jorge Anthony Benitez. Dania Diza Darlene Benson. Emily Paige Burchett. Landon Thomas Best. Darius Alton Betancourt Roger. Jaden Edward Black. Ethan Eliel Blanco. Darius Javon Blaylock. Jasmine Grace Tongshoko Borden. Samantha Nicole Bosley. Alexander James Botello. Piper Marie Breedle. Yasniel Osmin Brito. Danielle Brooks. Denasia Brown. Dominic West Brown. Joseph Brown. Justice Brown. Joshua Brown Mackey. Connor Brugerborst. Hunter Brunson. Roger Brunson III. William Brunson. Jamiron Burton. Elijah Bustamante. Ainsley Butcher. Dayanara Calixtro. Leilani Camden. Nicholas Campbell. Joseph Campos. Christian Candley. Naima Cardona. Yakira Cardoso. Hudson Cardozo. Mia Carrasco. Gabriel Carrero. Valerie Carrillo. Kiana Carroll. Adrian Carice Les Rosales. Grayson Carter. Natalie Casares. Alexis Kasky. Angel Carena Lopez. Virginia Salidon Teguila. Nicodemus Renee Cerda. Karis Faith Chatteris. Samantha Chatteris. Ebenezer Chaka. Jameson Chambers. Kaylee Chase. Khalees Christian. Tyler Churchill. Marby Clark. Victoria Clark. Michaela Cloud. Worcester Cobbs IV. Ramiro Collado Irizarry. Mila Colquitt. Kelsey Conley. Elizabeth Contla. Chandler Cooper. Valerie Cords. Gabriel Coronado II. Victoria Cortez. Montserrat Covarrubias. Colton Cox. James Crockett. Audrey Cunningham. Ava Curry. Javian Curry Singletary. Cameron Daniels. Alicia Davis. Kendi Davis. Caden Davis. Angelina De La Cruz. Bailey Dearman. Ingrid De Castro. Aiden Degalado. Nydia De La Torre. Paola De Lira. Eliana De Nova. Marisol De Nova Aguilar. Joshua Denton. Riley DeRoulette. Christian Diaz. Brenda DiMinocci. Sydney Dixon. Everest Doe.
Riley!
Eusdebius Dominguez. Tabitha Dovalina. Maysara Downey. Rihanna Doyle. Joseph Draper. Rachel Draper. Nicholas Duggar. Scott Dulian. Ashley Dvorak. Jaden Easley. Haven Edelson. Noah Idokpa. Lillian Edwards. Elaine Esther Elders. Edmund Elone. Chase Ellis. Michael Christopher Elquist. Josiah Encarcion. Jaime Escobar Carrasco. Betsaida Escobar. Isaiah Espinosa. Samuel Esquejo. Anila Esquivel. Ashley Esquivel. Christopher Falcon. Chloe Farrar. Octavius Theron Antiveros. Angelina Ferguson. Alina Fernandez. Mariana Fernandez. Samuel Ferreira. Frederick Feige. Destiny Fields. Harry Fields III. Layla Finke. Lola Finney. Blake Fisher. Amaya Foley. Aiden Frias. Alea Gage. Honor Gatesing. Abigail Gallardo. David Gallegos Jr. Jada Gallegos. Jordan Gallegos. Mia Galvan. Natalia Galvan Castillo. Jaden Gant. Amory Garay. Aaliyah Garcia. Anthony Garcia. Jasmine Garcia. Mary Jane Garcia. Santos Garcia. Vincent Garcia. Jaime Garcia Benitez. Michelle Garcia Rueda. Elvie Garcia. Joseph Garcia Marin. Mia Garrett. Aiden Gibson. Finette Girma. Darion Golden. Jimena Gonzalez. Alejandra De Jesus Gonzalez Fernandez. Camila Gonzalez Martinez. You can go. Aubriana Gonzalez. Luis Gonzalez Colasso. Godwin Gonzalez de Jesus. Santiago Gonzalez Guzman. Sean Isaiah Gonzalez. Ana Julia Gonzalez Lopez. Maria Gracieta. Isaiah Gosh. Devin Govan. Franklin Goff. Tyler Grace. Jakila Green. Kendall Griffin. Kevin Griffiths. Lou Grimaldo Torres. Jamie Griner. Liliana Guerrero. Sofia Guevara. Lyric Guillory. Ayana Guthrie Rowe. Julian Guzman. Brennan Havey. Braylon Hoffman Meister. Emma Harbert. Blake Hall. Christian Hall. Braden Ham. Faith Hamilton. Jordan Hamilton. Kaylee Grace Harbison. Samuel Harbison. Christian Harden. Layla Harrison. Torrance Hawkins. Zion Hawthorne. Rain Hayes. Savannah K. Haynes. Gary Heathcock III. Julius Henderson. Keandre Henderson. Jackson Henderson. Marley Hendricks. Emery Hernandez. Andrea Hernandez. Jordan Hernandez. Kaylee Hernandez. Melanie Hernandez. Carlos Hernandez Segreo. Jonathan Herrera. Lauren Herrera. Lauren Holder. Seth Horton. Daniel Hosek. Sydney Howard. Emily Hudson. Ashlyn Huff. Hayden Hughes. London Humphreys. Xavier Ibarra. Nevaeh Jackson. Rebecca Jackson. Taya Jackson. Tiani Jackson. Tyler Jacob. Zoe Jacobs. Olivia James. Elizabeth James. Jaden James. Matthew Janisek. Asia Jarvis. Liliana Jennings. Mackenzie Jeter. Daisy Jimenez Ramirez. Amaya Johnson. James Finn Johnson. Kamora Johnson. Sophia Johnson. Crimson Johnston. Braxton Jones. Bryson Jones. Lauren Jones. King Jair Jordan. Grace Hadon. Mayuki Karamura. Taylor Kelly. Asia Kinney. Callie Kenton. Sharon Kiefer. Drew Kimball. Christian King. Kevin King. Jeremiah Kingston. Jeremy Kenyon Dewey. Mackenzie Kloss. Grace Laguna. Donovan Lanaverde. Lyric Lane. Cashton LaPlante. Kylie Larrabee. Isaac Law. Edric Leach. Jesse LeBron. Cutter Lee. Ira Lee. Kenneth Leggs Jr. Jenna Lindsay. Isabella Leon. Victoria Lerma. Davian Leslie. Aaron Levin. Vanessa Leon. Rebecca Micharovic. Julian Lipscomb. Jaden Littles.
Gabriel Timothy Lona. Ariana Sofia Lopez. Brooklyn Marie Lopez. Carly Dawn Lopez. George Lopez. Jaden Sylvester Lopez. Layla Jade Lopez. Olivia Ariana Lopez. Jacob Isaiah Lopez. Gwendolyn Annalise Lovegren. Diego Lozano. Victor Lozano Martinez. Josiah Antonio Lorozia. Isaiah Lucio. Casey Marie Luminano. Delaney Maddox. Delani Maddox. Jenna Aubrey Magana. Johan Eduardo Magana Dominguez. Yang Kang Mai. Win Kang Mai. Juan Andres Maldonado. Jackson Daniel Malone. Kane Gabriel Mancias. Bridger David Shigeki Metson. Rainice LaKayla Mayberry. Sanaya Renee McAllister. Michael Lee McCarty Jr. Warner Jaden McCarty. Stone Alexander McCoy. Giselle Ines Myers. Okay, Maddie Lee Nading. Guadalupe Valentina Nava. Asa Newton. Danish Shanwe Golo. Dana Wen. Damian Angel Nieto. Zane Anthony Nolasco. Eliana Oria Northcutt. Andrew Joshua Nunez. Taylor Kenneth O'Neill. Nicholas O'Connell. Azaria Lishay Oates. Michelle Obina Kanu. Dion Bernard Oban. Jaden Bryant Oldorp. Jubilee Anuha. Jordan Aaron Aquindo. Dustin Michael Orman. Caitlin Nicole Ornelas. Sarah Nevea Ortega Astorga. Gracie Marie Ortiz. Aaron Saeed Ortiz Garcia. Isabella Marie Orton. Beverly Ann Ostonaza. Anthony Palacios. Alexandria Mia Paredes. D. Zachary Park. Demetrius Lee Parker. Nikari Kyrie Parks. Eric Giovanni Patron. Brianna Michelle Patchkey. Jeffrey Boyd Pearson II. Liliana Ines Pelizari. Nathan Paul Pelletier. Gianna Renee Pena. Shamanda Yaneth Pena Cruz.
We've been here since 5.
Michael Anthony Pena.
Who's a dumbass sitting out here?
Abdiel Moises Perez. Caden Lane Perez. Catherine Denise Perez. Mike Alexander Perez. Saira Rosa Perez Gil. Lena Tylee Perez Gurera. Yohathi Peroso Arvelo. AJ Jamis Damon Perry. Erica Peru Sanchez. Jaylene Pina. Dontavian Tremaine Pina Robertson. Abijah Jamel Pitt. Jemiah Thomas Picorni. Jalen LeRae Pollock. Lily Lynn Porter. Allie Ray Powers. Anthony Valdemar Pardo. Amy Valeria Perito Rodriguez. Giovanni Vincent Ragazzino. Alfia Ramos. Andy Ramirez. Clarissa Giselle Ramirez. Fernando Ramirez. Christian Ramirez Faz. Isabel Alejandra Ramos. Caleb Devin Ramos. Trevor Jordan Ramsey. Cameron David Ramsey. Armani Harun Rashid. Brendan Anthony Ratliff. Jackson Andrew Reed. Keegan Nathaniel Reed. Day Monique Reeder. Mary Clary Regan. Rachel Ann Rychek. Joseph Michael Reitmeyer. Brandon Walker Remington. Josephine Hope Rentus. Abigail Nicole Reyes. JC Deanne Resnichek. Christian Aguilar Richardson. Savannah Lillian Riedel. Sade Easton Rakelmi. Emily Janelle Rivas. Angelica Sofia Rivera. Ana Alisa Cecilia Rivera. Mia Moraya Nicole Rivera. Christian Rivera Servita. Jarvis Quindex Robinson Jr. Emily Marie Rocha. Alejandro Rocha Ramirez. Maria Eduarda Rosa Rodriguez. Angelina Rodriguez. Hannah Marie Rodriguez. Christina Isabella Rodriguez. Evelyn Michelle Ramon. Cristo Antoine Romero Navarro. Genesis Bernice Rosales. Landon Zachary Rosso. Jasmine Ariano Rubacala. Jacob Thomas Ruseles. Carlos Manuel Ruiz. Gabriel Jonathan Ruiz. Sofia Guadalupe Ruiz. Eduardo Ruiz Leiva. Marcus Anthony Ruiz. Jesus Irving Russell. Mariam Hussan Sadawi. Gabriela Noel Sadler. Marwat Afghan Safi. Aaron Daniel Saiz. Adrian Israel Saiz. Maria Fernanda Salas Barquera. Jose Manuel Salares Jr. Angelina Bridget Salazar. Hannah Leticia Saldananya. Zen Yoral Jeremiah Samuel. Melissa Paula Sanchez. Andy Jair Sanchez. Leonardo Sanchez. Mia Darlene Rita Sanchez. Xavier Israel Sanchez. Jorge Rafael Sanchez. Isaac Sandoval. Sergio Sandoval Diaz. Nathan Storm Santiago. Nicole Rivera Santiago. Isaiah Becker Santistaban. Timo Faiza Sawadovo. BJ Ashwin Sahani. Parker Jaden Saxbury. Dylan Anthony Schimmel. Caroline Jean Smith. Frederick Francis Schmidt the fifth. Julia Isclier da Costa Alhura Silva. Elijah Addison Scott. Elijah DeJuan Sears. Dylan Tyler Seaton. Stetson Scott Seffins. Selvin Sevilla Madrid. Nicole Sierra Seyfarth. Anari Marie Schaefer. Jaden Ava Schenkel. Amaya Deshawn Shepard. Mohammed Fahim Shoafka. Abriana Nicole Sheridan. Ruth Crystalline Sahan. Nevaeh Grace Janelle Semin. Joannis Soto Morales. Emily Ann Spears. Emma Rose Stallings. Joel Emmett Springer. Braden Tyler Stanfield. Jaden Arnell Steiner. Alexa Renee Steinholm. Jack Sawyer Strickland. Caleb Michael Studebaker. Amy Swaste. Vanessa K. Torres Swanner. Ariana Talamantes. Kylan Tate. Autumn Marie Terry. Emma Ray Terry. Ethan Wen Kan Tai. Anaya Danae Thigpen. Jayla Amaya Thomas. Kamari Cheyenne Thomas. Jalen Jameer Thomas. Nathan Isaac Thomas. Tasha Lynn Lorraine Thomas. Anaya Jonte Tiarina. Nicholas Aaron Tennell. Andy Sunny Today. Justice Xavier Luis Tompkins. Eliana Torres. Isaac Angelo Torres. Ricardo Torres. Brian Alejandro Trejo. Sue Topkienes. Jaden Colleen Turner. McKenna Grace Turnipseed. Gabriela Urias Mireles. William Brian Belcher. Helani Raylene Valencia. Lucas Travis Vanderslice Jr. Wyatt Alexander Van Sickle. Christian Vasquez. Joshua Joseph Vasquez. Mackenzie Ann Vaughn. Kevin Vasquez Mendez. Desiree Michelle Vega Para. Isaiah Pablo Villalobos. Lily Ann Villanueva. Amber Marie Nicole Walks. Zanaya Trinity Wadi. Charlie Ann Walker. Hayden Dane Walker. Avery Ann Warner. Elijah Daniel Darnell Washington. Madison Alyssa Watford. Thomas Edward Watson. Jafia Michael Watts. Nathan Ryan West. Avery Victoria White. Jonathan Whitley Trini Williams. Marley Lynn Wilson. Robert David Woolrob. We are honoring the memory of Robert David Woolrob and awarding his diploma posthumously. Melina Yanez. Brooke Madison Young. Matthew Joseph Youngworth. Leslie Chantal Zachary. Mia Daniela Zapain Cisneros. Zuri Beda Zuniga.
I would now like to introduce our senior class historian, Sarai Galvez Ibarra. She will attend the University of Texas at Austin and will major in biology.
The turning of the tassel is a simple but beautiful tradition. Before we graduated, our tassels were on the right side, symbolizing our time as students. Now, we will move the tassel to the left side, confirming that we are new high school graduates. Congratulations, class of 2025!
I'm going to ask that everybody remain on their feet. We're going to play the Hutto High School song with the HHS Wind Ensemble directed by Michael Harrison. They're going to be joined by the Hutto High School Choir directed by Trisha Russell. You can find the words to the song in the back of your program, and once the school song ends, there will be an amazing fireworks display. During the fireworks, all students and family members will remain in your places. At the end of the fireworks, students will exit the gates on the south end of the field. No fireworks? We will try to get the fireworks going. They're going to exit the south end of the field in the respective gates they came in. Family and friends will not be allowed in the field. The students will meet you in the parking lot. Mr. Harrison.
rain check his heat. Do you keep